Good day. You're welcome to LCG Academy Canva design class. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to edit a template to make a beautiful design of your choice. So this is my screen. This is my laptop screen. Canva can be accessed through your web page, either on your mobile phone or on your laptop. Just click on canva.com to take you to the page. You might have to register if you're just starting. Just register using your email or your Gmail or Google Mail. Just register, and then you can be able to start using Canva. And on your phones too, you can also have access to the mobile app for Canva. So any of these things, you can have access to Canva. And you can basically start designing even without subscription using the basic Canva. So now I'm just going to be showing you how to make a design. So Canva offers you a lot of templates that you can either edit on your own, and you can also start from the scratch and work without a template. But right now, I'm going to be teaching you how to edit a template to create any design of your choice. So you can see my screen. On the left side of the screen, you have templates, and you have different kinds of templates that you can work on. So I'm going to come here, click on the template, and see which one do I want to edit. And I'm trying to create a design that I could probably use on my social media to tell people about what I do. So I'll check out for different templates here. I'll look for which one fits what I want to do in terms of the structure, in terms of the dimensions, something that can be suitable. So I'm looking for something I can use on my social media. Then I think the Instagram post, which can be suitable. So I have a square template for Instagram post here. So I'm going to click on them and look for which of them is okay, is good enough for what I want to do. So I'll keep searching. Now I'm searching for templates. One of the things that you can do with templates is that templates, even if you know how to design very well before, coming to templates will help you get design done very fast. It will also help you with inspiration. If you're looking for inspiration on what to do or how to go about your design, coming to template can help out with that. You see different templates that could fit what you want to do. So if there are things in the template that you like, you can just pick that template, change other things that you probably don't want, and bring in other elements that suits what you're trying to do. So I'm going to scroll down and look for a template that I like in one way or the other and try to edit it. So I'm going to keep going until I find something that suits the idea in my mind. So you have different types, so you can just keep going until you find what is perfect for you. So you have some very, very nice template here, but I'm yet to find one I would prefer to work on. So once I get one, I would work on it, and you see what we can create by editing templates. So let's scroll a bit downwards. Maybe we can find something good enough. Okay, I think I have something here. So I have this design here. I like the colors and the font, so I could work with this. And let's see what we can do with this design. So I have the page here, so I want to edit the design. So I have the option of customizing this template. So I go to customize, and I try to customize this particular template. So basically, a few things I like about this design, I like the colors, I like some of the fonts here, and a few things there. So I'll use the element that I want and take out the rest. So what I'm trying to create here, I want to create something for a photography brand, something that can be used on the media pages, Instagram, just to tell about the business and what they do. So I will just come here, element that I don't like, I can just delete them. So I'll delete these ones. On the left hand side of this thing, you have all different kinds of things that you could work with. You have elements that you could use, elements from shapes to graphics to frames to stickers to photos to videos to audios. In case of video designs, all of these things can be imported into your design. You also have frames in case you want to put images. So all of these things are important when you're making your design. So they help you to make a very, very nice design. So you can pick any element that you want. You're going to see how we use some of these elements as we go on this design. And if you want other things that you want to bring into the design, you have pictures you want to bring into the design. You have a logo. You can bring them in to the upload section. You can just upload the file and bring them in there. And this part for the text, you can bring text into it. Other thing you can work on, either project that you worked on before, applications that are important. All of these things can be brought into your design. So I won't waste time with all of these things. I just go straight to the design. So just pick up the things that you can pick up as we go forth. So we'll come up with elements. Now, like I said, there are some things on this design that I don't need. I'll take them off and leave with the things that I want. Let's take this off. I don't think I need this. Let's take this off. So we have different things here. Um, I have elements like rectangles here that are oriented in a diagonal way. I don't think I want my design to be like that. So I'm going to use the same element, but I'm going to use it in a very different way. So let's do something like this. Let's take off these ones that I don't need and bring in things that I need. So I need more elements. So I can bring a shape. This is rectangle. Bring it in here. So take it up here. Something here. So I'm trying to divide my page. So I can put different elements at different places. So I can put my logo at this top part. I can change the position because I want it to be a bit, posterior. So I can send backward. Good. Now I can create the same thing downwards here. I can just come here. Since I need the same shape, just duplicate it. You have the option of duplicating here. I duplicate it and bring it down too. So I could use this to bring other information, probably address, contact. I could put it in this section. So I could use the middle section to really project what I'm trying to do about the particular brand. So I want to work on a photography brand. So this two I might need it later, but let me just put it somewhere. If I need them, I can bring it. If not, I could just take it off. So let's position this to the back. So good. Now I want to work on a photography brand, not a digital marketing agency. So I could just come here and edit what I have here. So let's call this pixel photography. Good. So you have something like this. Stretch it. I can leave it on this side. So one of the things I could do is this. I could just change the alignment. Right now it's aligned to the left. I'm going to align it to the right. Good. This is aligned to the right. You can see the option here. You can use this part to align the text. So this text, the font is a little bold. I think I'm okay with this font. I might have to increase it as we go on. But let's leave it like this. So now I want to create some level of contrast between the two of them. One way to do this is to either change the font sizes or change the colors. So let me try to change the color. Let's change this photography to, let's use the prevailing colors already in the document. Let's use this. Okay, so this is something. So now I can see that there's a little bit of contrast. We have pixel photography. This I think I might still need them. So let me just keep it and group it together and bring it somewhere. Now this is a frame with an image in it. I don't think I like it this way. So I'm going to delete this one and bring something else that I want. Delete the entire frame. So I need to bring my own image into this. So I'm taking of an image of a photograph or a camera to bring into this place. So like I said, you can always search for element to get whatever you want. I'm going to come to element and in photos of a camera that I can bring into this place. Let's search for a camera. So camera. There are different graphics and photos. Let's check for photos. Let's see which one is nice enough or good enough. So I'm going to scroll to find anyone that I want, anyone that I find suitable for my design that fits the idea in my mind. So I'm going to keep scrolling until I get something that is perfect for what I want to do. So I think I like this. So I'm going to bring it in. It has no background, so it makes it easy for me to just bring it there. But if you want to choose an image where you want to remove the background, you can easily click on it and then remove the background if you have that feature. If you are using Canva Pro or Canva Team, so you can do that. But in absence of that, you can just work on that particular photo. You can use other applications or other web pages to remove the background and import them into your design. So I have this image here which speaks what I want to do. So I'll just adjust it to get what I need. Let's increase the size of this so you can see what I'm doing very, very well. Okay. So let's adjust it a bit. I can bring this two down. I can bring the text down a bit. Probably enlarge it a bit. Bring it somewhere here. Good. So now we have this image somewhere here. You can bring this to the front, take to the back a little bit, send backward a bit. So you can have this one in front. Good. Now this line, so this pink lines they help you to align. You can just check them, helps you to see if what you are doing is well aligned. You can see that this label is aligned with the name, which is pixel photography. So you can have that there. Now we have this one here. Okay, you can have it somewhere like this. You can bring this text to the front so it just says at the top. So we have the text in front, we have the camera just behind. So now, I want to bring other things, other elements into my design. I'll still make some adjustments as we go by, but I want to bring some other elements to the design. Now, I'm talking about the photography brand, so I'll need images to describe what it's all about. So I'm going to try to bring frames into this. Frames, well, I'm going to input the images that describe what I want to do. So you can just come here, look for frame. Now, for this is a photography brand. So I think I will look for kind of frames that fit what I want to do. So let's look for Polaroid frames, something that could be we could use. So you can come to the different graphics. You can check for Polaroid frames around here under the frames. So let's pick this. Now, this frame will allow me to input any image of my choice into the design. So let's put it here. Now the color here, you can see that you have different colors here. You can use that to adjust the colors here. So I could change this particular one to, let's say, white or another color. I can edit any of this color based on the design, the colors that I want to put on my design. So let's just use this one for now and bring an image into this. So an image is about design. So let's search for images of let's say a birthday shoot. Let me say birthday photo shoot. Let's check for that photos, birthday photo shoot. So let's look for any birthday photo shoot that we like. Something good enough. I'll pick this. Let me bring it into this. So you see, by bringing it into the frame, it just fixes it into that frame. So I have this birthday photo shoot in here. So I want to label it. So I need to bring a text in to label what I'm trying to do. So I just come to text, pick up the text, and just bring it in. So one of the things I could do is I could just come with a text, adjust it. Let's call this birthday shoot. Now I want to adjust this text. It has to be small enough to fit into what I have here. And I think I'll prefer this same font to allow some level of consistency. So I come here, pick on the little board, change the color to white, but let's just reduce the size for now. So it fits into the design here. Let's change it to white. So I come here to the text, change the color to white. So this looks much more interesting. So I can adjust it, bring it to the center, just adjust it until you align. You can see the alignment here. You can just adjust it until you get what you need for this. So come here, align it until you get something good enough. So I think this is good enough. I have it here. Good. So this is birthday shoot. Now I want to create more of this. One of the things I could do is that I could first start by grouping this together. Group it and then duplicate it multiple times. You can just duplicate it by pressing Ctrl D. If you're on your laptop, you can just check for the option of duplicate and just duplicate. Any of the two can be used. So duplicate it again and then the fourth time. So you have 4 things here that I want to bring into my design. So I'm going to change the images there because I want to bring other images into the design. So let's just group everything together and adjust them. So I could come here, come here, come here, and come here, and just adjust them, make them a bit smaller. Something like this should be good enough. I could bring this one, make it a bit bigger, just a bit. Try to make them aligned a little. Good. So let's align a bit of alignment down here. Let's probably increase the size of this. Let's make it 80. Seems quite big. Let's see how that works. Seems a bit big. Okay, I can bring everything here a little bit to the side. This works. Good. This looks a bit big, so I can adjust it a little bit more. Let's make it, let's say 76 or 78. Good. So now I want a bit of alignment here. So this one could come here. This one could also come here. So there's a bit of alignment at the top and at the center. Everything looks a bit better. Good. Hello, I believe you're enjoying this video. If you are, take a few seconds to click the subscribe button. Thank you. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so now I want to adjust other things up here. So I could bring another image. So we have image of a birthday shoot. Let's bring image of let's say wedding shoot. So let's start for wedding image. Wedding photo shoot. Let's start for that. So it's gonna give me different options. Sorry, it should be on that element. Wedding photo shoot. Wedding photo shoot. So I search for this. So it should give me different images that I could use. So I'll pick anyone that is suitable. Let's use this. Bring it into this frame. So it just fits into the frame. One other thing you can do with this is you can actually adjust the image. Just come to crop here, and you can adjust the image there. You want it to be smaller or bigger, you can just basically adjust them, and you are done. This one too, I can adjust the image by cropping it, making it until it fits what I want. So that's it. So we also need other images. Let's look for images of, let's say, a baby photo shoot, baby pictures. Let's look at that. Search for images. You have different ones I can pick here. Just pick any one and bring it into the design. Let's use this one. I like this. Bring it into the design. So you have that. What other thing can we use? Let's search for fashion photo shoot. Fashion photo shoot. So I have something like this. Search for it. Look for anyone that you find interesting that you can use. Bring into the design. Just pick anyone of your choice, and you are good to go. Let me just pick one just to show you how it works. Let me pick this. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust this, crop the image. You can make it bigger and bring it into this. Okay, now so just edit the text here. So you have the first one, the birthday shoot. The second one, I could just edit it, change it to a wedding shoot. Next one, baby pictures. Baby shoot. I have this one like a fashion shoot. So we have this set. Now, one of the things you could notice is this. You could see that the camera here is actually directing the eye towards the left, which is why it is reasonable to put this information on the left side. If I put this information on the right side, is in a way the camera facing the left side is redirecting the people's eye or the viewer's eye from this information that is very important for my design. So this principle here is what we call visual direction, whereby you are in a way pointing the eye of viewers to what you want them to see. So this camera, in a way, is pointing to my left side, and I'm putting some important information here on the left side just to point their eyes to that part. So you have this already on my design. So what else do I need? I need to bring some other information, probably contact, address, or information in that regard. So let's bring in these things there. So I'm going to need text. I'm going to need to bring in an address into my design. So one of the things, instead of bringing text again, you can just come up to this one. I have a text here already. I can just edit it, bring it here and edit it, change this font size to something smaller and edit it. So let's say I'm going to be changing the address that I want to use for this. Just type in a suitable address. I'm going to use this for my address. Type in something that is reasonable. Put in the address of your brand, whatever brand you're using. So we have this. Now you can expand this to make it a bit longer. Okay. Now, another thing you can also use to identify what you're trying to do, probably an icon. I can bring in an icon into this place, probably the icon that signifies location. So I can just come here, look for location icon, just type it there, location icon. And you have different things that you can use. So I have different ones here. Just come to graphics elements, search for any location icon that you want here. So I have this one. I can change the color here by changing it to white because it's consistent with the colors already in my design. So bring it down, make it small enough to fit with what you have here. I could increase this to make it a bit bigger. So make it a bit smaller to fit in to what I have here. Okay, so this is what we have, location. Now I'm going to try to make it more aligned to what we have here. Because see the dotted lines helping me to work with my alignment. Good. So this is something I could work with. I think I'm satisfied with the side there. One thing I could do, let's leave it alone like this. So I'm going to make some other adjustment with it, but let's just keep it that way. This one I'm not sure I'm going to need it, so let me just delete it for now. Now, what else do I need? I need to bring in the contact information, so the phone number, so I can search for icon for a call, telephone icon. Search for it. You have different icons I can use. Just pick any one that is appropriate or suitable or I like. Let me pick this one. So come here again, change the color to a color that suits your design. So white works. So I'll bring it down here. Make it as small because I want some level of consistency with my design. So make it smaller. Okay, this seems a bit similar. No, that's bad. Okay. So I can bring it to this side because I want some level of balance with my design. So bring it to this side. Edit this one instead of calling forth another text box. Just duplicate this one. Edit it. You can highlight everything there. Edit it and change the number. So let me change the phone numbers here. We have this too. I can adjust this everything together and bring it down here. So now basically I have this two as my contact address. Now this one of the things I can also do is that if you want certain elements of your design not to move while you're designing them, you can basically just lock them. So I could just come here and lock this one. Just lock it. It shouldn't move when I'm designing other things. So it's locked right there. So I come here and bring it. Like I want this to also be aligned to what we have on the left side there. So we have things here. You can basically align it. You can see the line coming down here again. So it's aligned to the left element. So that is okay. Now I want to align it also with this text here. So I could just adjust it. You can see that the line, brings them together, so it's well aligned with that. I can adjust this one too and keep everything aligned. So I have these two on both sides. But I also want to bring something into it. I want to bring in the social media handle, because, like I said, that this is something I want to use on my media page. So let's search for the icon for, let's say, Instagram icon. You can bring it into the design. Just come in here, adjust the size, and make it as small as the other element here. So, okay, I consider this big enough. I will still adjust it as I go on. Let me start for another icon. Let's bring a Twitter icon. But this works. So make the size a bit similar to allow for some level of consistency. Okay, so this looks better. So now I'm going to bring them down here. These two can be grouped to make it easier to adjust them together. So I can just group them together. Good. Or you can use the shortcut Ctrl G. Now I also want to bring in more text here. I can duplicate this, change it to edit it. Let's call this at pixel graphic, because that's the handle on social media, at pixel underscore graphics. Underscore, let me just use photography, pixel photography. So now this is the social media handle. Now we have this here too. Try to align it to the same place to the left too. Can bring this to just by it and just by it. Okay, so everything looks a bit better aligned. One of the things I could also consider in this regard is this. I want both sides to be a bit balanced, so I could try something on this side. Make both sides balanced. I'll have to make some adjustments to the address on the left too, to allow some level of balance. What I could do is this. I could bring this downwards a bit, align it to the left. This is not right. Okay. Good. Now this is aligned to the left. Now it's still not as balanced as I would want it to be, so I could just adjust the space distance between this text. So I just come to this spacing, and I could increase the line spacing here, so there's some level of balance to that. So something like this should work. Good. So this works. Let's have this. So we have this on both sides. Can bring it a bit down to the side to be closer to this. Good. Now this one too, adjust the top of this, and this one, adjust it a little bit until you get this. Good. Adjust the text too. So I think the things look a bit better at this point. So let's look at everything at a glance. Looks better. So now what else do we need? We need to bring in a logo here. Now I don't have a logo on ground here, so I could just create a logo for my design. So you can go to another page by adding a page. So I need a logo for a photography brand. So I'm just going to create something very fast. It's not a class where I'm going to be teaching how to make logos, but just something that I just need for my design. So I use the same background so that it can fit to what I have here. So I'll basically just look for elements, search for something that works. You can search for a camera, photography. Look for the elements that are here for a photography brand. So camera looks like something that can be used. So I think I like this. I like this. Change the color to white because white is the color that I have on my design. Let's see what can we do with it. What can we do to change it? So the name of the brand is Pixel Photography. So it makes sense to have something that looks like a P in this same thing. So let's bring a text into this. Let's just letter P. Change the font to something we already used, no board. Okay, change the color to white, consistent color. Now this, what can we do with this? Let's break this one big. Should we put it inside? No. Is this something we could do? Let's try something. This one is bigger. I could basically just put this in the front. No. Did I rotate it? Good. So let's bring this here. Let's see if it makes any sense. I think this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah. Okay. This is nice. I think I can work with this. Good. So this looks nice. I can group them together. This is something I have. So, but it looks like this. It doesn't seem good enough. Let's see if we can bring something else. Let's bring another text into it that describes the brand. So we have Excel. Now I'm going to use this same font to create something. So using the entire pixel, let's use something like this. Good. Let's change it to the same font, no to both. Change the color to white. Okay, I can bring, let's use something a bit lighter. Okay, this is lighter. Okay, I can bring something like this here. Pixel. Okay, duplicate it, change it to the same thing. Photography. It's already out of P. Just start from HOTOGRAPHY. Okay. So no, this is wrongly spelled. Good. So use the same font. This is Nunito. This is Nunito too, but it's not bold. Okay, you have this. Now, good. Now I can align these two together. And this one too together with this one. Seems they are both well aligned now. And get something perfect for this. Now this one can be brought a bit here. So it's looking okay. It can be smaller. Adjust until you get something that fits well enough. So I have the logo, so I'm just gonna group everything together, make it a singular element. Adjust to make it smaller because I'm gonna be bringing it to the design. So I'm gonna copy this and paste it here. So we have this. I can adjust the size, make it a bit smaller, and align it to what we have here. So this looks better. Let's adjust a little bit. Okay, it's better aligned at this point. Good. So to balance this on the other side, I'm going to bring something here, more like a text that will just edit. Let's say, let's make beautiful memories. This looks good, so make it bigger. increase the size. Okay, so I can align this too and bring it. This looks okay. And bring it down to get something perfect. Everything looks better at this point. I will make this maybe a little smaller. Okay, align it again. It's better aligned at this point. Make sure everything works well. Good. So once we align it, I think we are almost done with our design with this. So it's aligned at this point. So we have everything in place. So what else do we want to do? I think I want to make this background a little bit more interesting. So I can bring something into the background. So let's say I can search for a photo or a picture element. Let's search for photography. Something just to put in the background to make it look a bit more interesting. Look for photographs that we can use any picture. Let's use this. So I'm gonna bring it to the back. Let's place it in the center. Okay, so I'm gonna send it to the back. Now this way is distracting everything. Everything looks so rough and not well arranged. Everything just looks confusing. So I'm going to reduce the transparency so it doesn't disturb our other image. So it's just right there in the background, but it's not affecting the rest of the design. So something like this is okay. So let's maybe just reduce it a little bit more like 6. Good. So that is okay. So we have that in the background. So we have our design already. Everything is set. So that's basically it. So once you're done at this point, what you want to do is that you want to what's the word to use? So this is our design. So it looks okay. If you are satisfied with everything, the next thing that we'll think about doing is to download our design. So you could basically just go back there and just download our design. So I'll just go back, escape, and come to the option of file and click on download. So the download, you have different options. You can download as a PNG, JPG, a PDF standard, a PDF with different things for what you want to choose. Just choose the best for you. Let me use a JPG for this one, and I can adjust the size and increase the quality. Now this might not be possible if you're just using the basic version, but if you're using the pro version or the team version, you can be able to do this. So now I think I only need one page to download. So just the first page. I have that. So once I have that, I just click on download, and then it's going to download and save to my folder. So once that is done, I can just go check the folder and look at what I have, and everything is set. So this is a beautiful design that we've been able to make.